raining.
I understand that. It
Oh, you
bees like
slipped
that.
it in there.
Oh,
You
whoa!
done honey dick me.
Little sneaky, little sneaky. Yeah, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, as they say.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be par for the course. I'm surprised I wasn't on here dropping all kind of bad cuss words and
F bombs
slander.
and everything
Yeah,
else. Yeah, you have
it's been one
no
of them
idea
days.
how long you've been on there talking. How long I've been recording live.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
been one of them days for sure.
yeah, but it's better now. So we're recording a day early because Cody is going to be gone tomorrow
Yeah.
to the Little League World Series in
Mhm.
Laurel, Mississippi. If we'd have won, if we'd have won our bracket, we'd have been there too.
That would have been
I'm
fun.
thankful. It would have been fun. It would have been. It'd have been a great opportunity. I feel like we'll probably have an opportunity to be at the same area at the same time in the future. Currently, right now, not gonna lie, kind of glad we lost. I hate to say that. I hate to be like that, but I'm uh, I'm ready to move on and get this fall ball stuff going. We've never really had just a great all star uh, experience, but we've had a
Yeah.
great fall ball experience, but never the all star. Just it's almost like we need a break after fall or after the spring season. But what
Definitely.
if?
I'm kind of torn. I want to, I want to be done for a little bit, go to the river and all that, but I also know that it's a great opportunity for my son. So hey, there
Right.
you go.
Hey, I'm dude. Just chill out. So we started this whole thing a little early. Oh, sorry there, Bob. Uh, we started a little early, and I'm trying to get a cotton valley latte. Uh,
Yeah,
trying to get a cotton
yeah,
valley latte, and see these earbuds. They're Bluetooth, so I can still talk and fix my coffee at the same time, player. Right.
yeah. I see that. It sounds like you're making coffee also. And he walked way too far away. So yeah, we got a.
Oh,
I got an interest. No, I couldn't hear you.
oh, dude.
Hey, this is great radio, guys. But
I just thought I could jump over here and fix this real fast. Hey, talk for just a second, and I'm fixing to put my latte in a blender, and I'll be right back.
yeah, yeah. So for those of y'all that are tuning in right now, Shane put his stuffed dummy. It looks like his wrestling dummy up there. It looks like he's been teabagged once or twice, but and the hell beat out of him. But anyway, so I'm going to the Little League World Series. Or back up, my son is. We're gonna be out of town tomorrow traveling, so that didn't work. And then uh, after, let me mute him. And then after that, we've got Thursday. We're having family dinner with the team, and they've got a guy that played Major League Baseball from local. Going to be talking to the kids, so they're all excited. Brian Dozier is going to be talking to them. A really good second baseman that played for quite a few years, and but
I'm back.
all right, the wrestling dummy's done. But anyway, so every night I've got a lot going on. Is the gist of it, and we want to get y'all a show. So everybody's not quite as dedicated as we are, but we're here. Drake asked, "How was Mexico?" Mexico was good. I mean, to be honest, I'm not much of a traveler. I don't like going out of town. ironically enough, I really don't like going out of town to hunts and staying several days. I do it because I enjoy the competition, but staying away from the house is not my thing. But it was fun, all inclusive. You didn't have to pay for nothing but tips, and that's if you wanted to. Man, Mexico, which they're probably healthier than we are, because their food sucks, and I'm gonna say because they don't put all the extracurricular sugars and all that in their food. It just tastes kind of bland. But now they probably live to be 170, and we live to be 70. But
Yeah. That's how it was when I went to Vegas. There wasn't like the food there wasn't all that you've heard about, like how good it is and this and that. It's just kind of bland.
yeah. But the drinks, I mean, you can't drink. It's such a weird situation because you go on vacation and look, it's a beautiful place and all that, but you can't even drink the water out of the tap. Like brushing your teeth with a water bottle. You put water on it and then you brush your teeth because apparently it's not filtered right and you get parasites. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a fun experience. I'd rather be at home, and I'm a creature of habit. What about this guy? He says, y'all squirrel hunt. Here's a funny story about this guy. Number one, Zach, look, you need to put a shirt on your profile picture. Let's go and hit that up right now. Number two, this guy right here let a guy buy a dog, and the guy, he said, man, he owes me $1,200 on that dog. And I was like, hell, how much you get for the dog? He said, $1,200. I said he's on the dog for how long? But yeah. So anyway, yeah, fun story. Zach, put a shirt on your picture. So, Mexico, it's just a weird situation. It feels like when you go on vacation, you're nonstop busy, and it's almost more like work than it is a vacation.
Yeah.
So,
You got to look after your kids, your
yeah.
wife,
Yeah. So,
mother-in-law. Your mother-in-law drink. She a drinker.
no, she's not. And everybody got sick on the trip, or all the kids did, and my mother-in-law. So, you know, it was
Parasite.
interesting.
Y'all get to
I didn't see it come out of them. I don't know. My son threw up a lot.
get the eye worm. What's
That-
what's the worm? What's the worm that's running through Texas right now?
I don't know. Everybody's got diarrhea.
Nah, diarrhea.
What's that
of the
one?
eye.
What's the one where people's on a cruise and they
Scurvy.
is that what it's called?
I think scurvy's like when they have like a vitamin C deficiency or something.
I don't
Maybe.
know. I don't know nothing about all that. But
Screwworm. It's the screwworm that's in Texas right now. Texas and Mexico. That's so bad on cattle, and people can get it too. They might have
Look at this.
screwworm.
look at this right here. When I get back home, I'm going to pick up the dog. Still no money in my pocket.
So, all right. So you didn't really get lay it down. So, did he sell the dog? And a guy was
He
supposed
sold
to
the
pay him,
dog, and the
paid
guy
him?
was supposed to pay him, and he kept the papers. And he was like, "Man, he owes me some money for that dog." And I said, "How much?" He was like, $1,200. And I was thinking, "Damn, he got $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 for the dog."
Yeah, way to go.
I mean, if he kept the dog, I would have thought he gave some on it.
Yeah. Didn't give nothing.
But here's the upside: man got the dog hunted for 2 months for free.
I like that.
Yeah.
If they didn't teach him any bad habits, you know.
Well, hantavirus.
I give them some Ivermectin. Squirt a little
Yeah.
ivermectin down them.
Ain't no doubt.
What up, JG?
Yep. Uh. Anyway, so you been hunting?
Zero. Zero hunting as of late. But I did talk to a hunting legend, squirrel dog legend. Mr. Jody Mullins called me today.
Really?
Talked to him for a minute. One of my mentors in the squirrel dog world. Uh, haven't seen him in a while. I think this weekend we're going to, maybe as we come back from the lake, stop by, give him and Miss Linda a shout out, say what's up, and pick up a dog or two. Look,
You got you
you
some
know,
dogs?
I try to get out and they keep pulling me back in. Yeah, I'm back in the Mullins business. Mullins Feist must be nice.
Ain't that right?
Oh, Dakota said I was literally about to call Shane. No need now. You're on the podcast. What's up, player?
Yeah. 123 hit index in Bahia.
So you can hunt in that.
Yeah.
You can hunt in the heat like that, but your dog needs to be acclimated to it. And you can't just start off hunting like that. They got to get acclimated. But they can hunt in it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Drake McConnell's calling a shot. Or calling Dakota shot. He said Crabtree about to be packing a world beater around here this fall. Watch out, boys.
There's quite a few I've heard of.
Yeah. Hey, my world beater is sick. I gotta get Miss Hottie to the vet. She's not perked up too good. I don't know what's wrong with her.
Yeah.
I need her.
So,
I need her to bounce back on me a little bit.
so what's the goal with these pups you getting from Jody?
Get them going to my starting pen, and hunt them. Maybe breed them. Man, I've been conflicted here lately. I have two beautiful spotted puppies, houndy, full of hound. They got some other stuff in there. They got a little bullshit in them too, but full of hound. And man, I don't know. Like I get messages from people that I sold puppies to from back in the day. This is the best dog I've ever had. It's a family dog, and they're this and that and this and that. And I like a little bit smaller dog, not a huge dog, not a small dog. I like a medium-sized dog. So I think I'm gonna start incorporating and breeding back some of these is that like these dogs go back to my stuff too, which come from Jody's stuff. But I made some crosses in there that Jody used, and they both go back to my swagger dog. So
Really?
yeah, yep. So I'm gonna get them and mess with them a little bit, and my kids, they love them. They love all the dogs, but it seems like they're a little bit more fonder of the smaller, a little bit smaller, not small dogs. I don't want no lap dog, but these are. I like the hybrids. I like the crosses. So the Feist Hound, like Tyler says, the Feist Hound interests me. I like the hybrids, man. Like I made some, and I lost mine, and she was nice, super nice. All the females come out in the Feist package. One went missing like about a month and a half ago. Another one has been spayed. Another one, the only one that's been comp hunted, has won a couple comp hunts, and she's in Mississippi. And we're going to breed her back to her half brother, which would be Megatron, and we're going to rock out with our feist out.
Hell. So, Dakota, how old is that dog, Dakota? I hope to be at your hunt with said world beater in September. Will it be 9 months old? 10 months old? I think it was born this past winter.
Well, you talking about Hottie?
No,
The
I'm
world
talking
beater?
about Shane's. Dakota's. Dakota's.
Oh.
Oh,
Eh,
he said it'd be 4. I thought he was talking about his puppy. So Jeremy Garner got a Romeo and Cray Cray pup. He said he put the ear stretcher on it.
See, I like a little bit of ear. I don't like a long ear, like drooping down to where they're dragging the ground. But
Yeah.
I like some ear for sure. I like a good flop.
Dylan says, "Do you want me to feed?" Yes. I've got a busy afternoon. If you can, I can.
Yeah, that's a good brother.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of that, I don't know that I told you this. He caught. They go to Mobile every year, fishing in some fishing rodeo. I don't want to butcher. I don't even know the name of it. I can't butcher it, but it's in Mobile, and they caught the biggest tiger shark in the fishing tournament. It's one of these big fishing tournaments.
Oh, so hey, I got a buddy in Hawaii that fishes a bunch of rodeos. So what the biggest tiger shark pay?
Well, so they didn't. You got to buy the fish that you're fishing for.
Damn.
They didn't buy it. They said if they'd have bought it, it'd have been like 24,000 or something. But they're gonna get paid, and I don't know that it was close to that. But anyways, 739 pounds. If they'd have waited in, they caught it outside of Biloxi. If they'd have waited in Biloxi, it'd have been the state record. But they waited in Mobile because that's where the tournament was. So that's pretty cool.
Dang.
Also,
They
there's
couldn't
several
go back
things.
to Biloxi?
Well, there's several things I didn't realize about this. So once you hook said fish, you have to be the one that reels it in. Is the way I understand this.
Okay.
Okay.
Who set the
Yeah.
hook?
He did, I guess. So he fought it for over an hour,
Damn.
and is what? Well, hang on. This is third-hand information. This is from my mom that come from his wife. So I have not talked to him yet. He just got back today.
That's fourth hand,
That's fourth hand. But
maybe.
anyways, I also heard this fourth hand information. You have to take a polygraph test if you place to see if you actually caught the fish and somebody wasn't cheating and all that.
Yeah. Well,
So-
with that big money, I imagine. So, if we started doing polygraphs in the squirrel hunts, like we wouldn't have no winners. It'd be like the Tour de France. They'd be going all the way back to like 10th place, 11th place to get the first place winner.
Yeah. How much hound is in your mountain cur?
None.
None. Oh, is it up if you're lying?
I think it's up. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it'd be going. How much
Yeah.
hound is in your cur? None.
Did you move your dog? No.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's funny, man. That's funny. Blake, Blake, Bart, and Gary's going to John Saunders up there to hunt in Missouri this weekend. It'd be a nice break. 59 degrees in Missouri Thursday morning.
Dude, it is hot as hell here. 59 degrees. Shut up.
Yeah.
That's like another country. That's like going to another country.
Dang. Alabama. So it was the Alabama Deep Sea Fishing Rodeo.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
damn. It's a stud now.
Yeah, 700 something pounds, I bet. So
Oh,
how long was that? 12 feet?
Gee, longer than that. Good. Dylan's got all this information. I got a picture of it, but it is. I would say it's over 12 foot. It's freaking.
Over 12?
Dude, this thing is hanging from a crane, and it's well above his head, and it's touching the ground. Let's see here.
$12 foot 4 inches.
That's pretty damn big. He's 6 foot tall. It might be 12 foot. I don't know.
Tip to nose. 12 foot 4 inches.
Tip
That's
to
what I
dick.
got.
It's probably 12 foot. 62 degrees here Thursday morning. Definitely gonna be in the brush. He must live in Missouri also.
Dang. Must be nice, as they say. But I tell you what, during the wintertime, I don't want to be up there. We hunted a hunt. I've hunted several hunts in Missouri, but it was 17 degrees that morning, but it felt like -17. It was so cold. That's when all that rabbit ice was on the ground.
Yeah. In the NSD, is it a one
Hey, one
state?
state dog, or do they do a tree and cur and a mountain cur state dog? No, it's just for state. It's just one state dog.
Yeah. And then they do a mountain cur division and a tree and cur division. Those are separate. Those are separate.
Yeah, but
So
not
it's-
yeah, but not per state.
No, no, no. So there's one dog for state of the year of the whatever state you're hunting.
Yeah, it'd be like Louisiana dog of the year, state race dog of the year. But worldwide, they do a tree and cur, a hound, a mountain cur. Yeah. So he placed third in the Arkansas state race, but second in the mountain cur race, and he was dog of the year in Mississippi.
So, yeah.
And they do feist dog as well.
They do a hound. They do a feist. They do a tree and cur. They do a mountain cur. Do they do a?
Yep.
They don't do a. Yeah, that's the four, ain't it?
Yeah, that's it. Then I think the LMC probably does one as well, and the NSF. But that's breed specific, breed only. In open class or sport. Hey, I seen the WTDA got an app.
So I saw that too. No, there's not a Leica division.
Not a like a division, but that would be considered a tree and
hound?
cur.
Oh,
No,
would it be?
I think it'd be a tree and cur because it's not a hound. It's not a mountain cur. It's not a feist. So you would have to register it as a tree and cur, I would think, and you could enter them for sure.
Has there been any Leicas ever hunting competition? I assume there.
I
has.
know of one half Leica that was hunting in competition. Golly, he lives in West Virginia. I was at the Squirrel Master Classic with him one year. Him and his team won. Now, and this is before they changed it to just how many dogs or how many squirrels your dog treed. This was also they had a shooting gallery, and like his guys shot really well too. He contributed with his squirrel dogs. Don't get me wrong, but it was so many points for squirrels and so many points for the shooting gallery. And like I think with Squirrel Dog or with Squirrel's Tree, he was probably like third or fourth. But with the shooting gallery from his team, they got first. But he had a half like a half kimmer that he hunted in the NSD. He won some hunts too. I think he might even got West Virginia Dog of the Year maybe.
Yeah.
His name will come to me in just a second. It is.
It ain't the guy that is the big
He's
advocate
still-
for him.
Yeah, he still has a Leica.
No, I'm talking about the one that always posts the kill pictures with him.
He don't post big kill pictures. He's in West Virginia where there's big mountains, and I think they are.
Did you get that text?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's Ronnie. It's Ronnie.
Ronnie, there we go.
Yeah. Hey, Ronnie's
Wow,
a good
what
dude.
a
He's a good dude. A great dude.
biotech, wildlife, and land, sir.
Oh man, that's gonna drive you crazy because he didn't post his name.
But it does. It's sophisticated. Hey, sounds pretty cool. There are some fights in the ATFA that hunt dogs with Leicas in them. Not
Maybe,
sure
or they might have elk hound in them. Back in the day, I have some old National Cur and Feist yearbooks, and there's quite a few long-haired dogs in there. Finnish Spitz, a lot of Finnish Spitz breeders from back in the day that were selling squirrel dog puppies. They were popular, like in Arkansas. The Finnish Spitz were. This is 40 years ago. But let's see, who was the guy? Luther Lenning used to cross Mullins with Finnish Spitz, and that was his he sold like hybrids or whatever.
I'm just amazed at how you can remember people's names. Could you imagine me trying to remember somebody's name?
Oh, dude, you would butcher it.
It'd be Leon. It'd be Leon.
Leon
Larson. Leon Larson's had a
Yeah.
Spanish spadoodle.
Yeah.
Jeremy's got a pup in the starting pen. Pretty good acting pup. I'm interested. in
Casey
seeing
Cawthorn hunts a bunch of them.
that. That's who I've been trying to think of.
Yeah, Casey Cawthorn has, I think she's part hound, part Leica, and maybe her daddy is a diesel pup, so she's part Feist, and hey, she's slick haired, which that long hair is it's recessive to the short hair. So anyway, she come out slick hair, but a good looking dog, and he said she is a squirrel treeing machine.
Really. Dakota says he's seen a Feist pup posted the other day from Texas. It was long-haired white with a red mask and prick ear.
Oh, they're out there. Some of the atomic dogs would come long-haired. Matter of fact, the atomic dog that made atomics was the Atom dog. He had a full sister that was shaggy, looked like a miniature Australian Shepherd. Yeah, so they're
Chester. Chester.
Yeah, Chester the squirrel molester. Not. If you want some tree power, breed to Chester the squirrel molester.
The Australian Shepherd.
No, he was a farm shepherd. He was.
Oh.
He wasn't even an Australian shepherd. He was But there was people on here that knew about Chester and said he was like a super squirrel dog.
Dang. Dakota says it was atomic bred, I believe.
There you go. Like, yeah, some of that long hair is back in there. If you start line breeding them, they start popping up.
Zach Everhard. Dustin Todd had some Leica crosses that were meat getters.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Lot of Lycas are road dogs.
Let's get back to that. You said this a while ago. I don't want us to skip over this because it is big news. To my knowledge, it's only the second app in Squirrel Dogs, WTDA.
Oh yeah,
app.
well the WTDA has an app. I haven't downloaded it. I just know they just posted it.
I'm going to download it myself.
Which is great. There's even a tutorial on there that shows you how to do it. Like, not that you need one, but I did see you can click on it and it'll show you where to save it or whatever.
Awesome. Yeah, that's cool. And I also saw that they are really pushing the social media aspect and the live. I saw where Melissa Wally got, I guess, I don't want to say promoted, cast with being the social media manager, and she's going to be doing the live event. Hired.
Yeah, she got hired.
Yeah, congratulations to her.
Yeah, third time's the charm.
She's going to be the finals. The way I understand it is the finals. I thought I read it. She was going to be doing all the final lives, and she was going to keep up with posting all the social media. So that's good. I mean, for the people at home that can't go.
Oh, dude, and look, it's tough. It's tough to run a hunt and keep up with in remembering to post the scorecards and doing this and doing like it's tough to do all that by yourself.
Yeah.
Like I struggle with it.
Jason Snellgrove. I appreciate you contributing, Jason. For those of y'all that don't know it, he has the Coonhound Collective podcast. Y'all go check him out. He puts out, obviously, his coon hunting information, but it crosses over very well. They're
great content.
Mm-hmm. And he says the app's a nice one. So, I had another topic. Look, I gotta get off here at 5:30, so we're gonna try to brush through some of these. Did you see where the UMCA is talking about doing call-outs?
I did, but it's a 3-way call-out. That's kind of weird.
I don't really understand that. If the dog 1 wants to call out dog 2 and it beats it, I didn't really understand. But
it's a 3-dog cat. The way I read it, you would call, say, me out, and then I would call another guy out.
So then all 3 of you show up together?
Yeah, it should be 1v1. If you're going to do call-outs, that's the way it should be. Hey, there's a... Yeah. So Drake said, what's wrong with 3-ways? Hey, man, like I ain't judging. Like, there could be a lot of wrong with 3-ways.
Here's the problem.
Depends on how ditty you are.
Most casts I've seen are all guys.
Dang, no ditty here. No.
So if Drake's down with that, Drake, no judgment. No judgment, buddy.
Oh, look, hey, look here. Lee, they're having a hunt at 56 Arkansas, December 19th. Said, come on, that's the hardest hunting I've ever had. I ain't going back to 56. Now, hey, I'm sure there's some good spots over there. But the place I went was an MFer. I ain't gonna lie. It was bad. It was rough. But I could touch one side of the mountain and touch the other side of the mountain like this.
So you don't like to call out stuff while we're on it?
No.
Like 1v1, not the...
I don't mind the call out stuff. I just think it's kind of... I think it's clunky. I think it's cumbersome to do.
If it was 1v1 instead of 1v3.
I think that's going to I think eventually, once they get this stuff figured out, I think it'll be 1v1. I don't think it'll be 1v1v1.
I like it. Ken Stringfeller, I think's his name. He done. I think he called out Ducey. 500.
So I like that. I like the one. So I look. Why can't you do 1v1? So let's say you do it for 500. So I put in 500. You put in 500. A percentage of that would need to go to a non-hunting judge.
Mm-hmm.
It would need to be more than 10%. I would say.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on I mean, if I done 10,000, you done 10,000. 10% sounds really fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So I guess it would depend on how much it is, but a percentage of whatever the call out is should go to the judge, the non-hunting judge.
Yeah. And you gotta have a media person there too. But
Yep.
I tell you what, if y'all save that media and ship it to us, we'll put it on here.
I think, dude. Depends on how much it is. A percentage would have to go to the judge, and a percentage would have to go to the media guy, and then you get the payout, winner take all. I like that. I do.
So, didn't Ken Isley started something like that a couple of years ago, didn't he?
I don't know if he started I don't know if he started a league. I think he called some people out though, but that's been going on for a long time. I think Zach used to call people out with gold tooth. I think wasn't it It was some kind of a challenge. I forget, but that's been going on. Drake's calling out Crabtree.
Piper versus Maiden for 1,000.
Bam! Come on. I'll
Hey,
judge it.
jump in there. We running deer or baying hogs? Crabtree says.
Hey, pick your poison, player.
Yeah, yeah. Getting under squirrels. It's gonna be too far. By the time, let's see here. Blake says, by the time you pay everyone, you make $100 profit. I don't think it catches on other than bragging rights.
Well, it depends. I mean, if you do like maybe on the like how they got it laid out, maybe. But if I do 500 and you do 500, so it's a $500, and then we pay the media guy $100, and we pay the non-hunting judge $100.
You make 300.
I mean,
I tell you what,
Not
why
bad.
not have the guy live have like a GoPro on their chest? That way they can score, and then the GoPro is just videoing everything as it goes on.
yeah, I would almost say so. Maybe a GoPro or maybe one of them DJI cameras to where you can at least look at your phone to get it.
Yeah.
Because like you don't want like staring at your crotch or something.
Well,
like
for
you
my
want it.
deer hunting videos, I'd have a hat that I could put it on my head, so if I look up,
Yeah, I like that.
yeah,
See, we're adding value to this thing.
yeah, we shouldn't. So here's the deal: in a month and a half, somebody will be like, "Hey, I'm gonna start videoing them with on my head."
Maybe we will.
Maybe we will. I'm withdrawing because. All right. So I had another topic. I've seen a lot of people. Back up. I've seen a couple of comments with a lot of chatter asking the question: should dogs get Dog of the Year points off of youth hunts? Do you have an opinion?
So if they all right, so if they did get Dog of the Year points off a youth hunt, it would definitely encourage more people to get involved in youth hunts. That would be a good incentive for somebody that's wanting to win Dog of the Year. So the Dog of the Year race, you have to go to as many hunts as you possibly can every weekend to win. So to me, although it is a kind of a prestigious award or whatever, it's also a participation trophy, because if you don't, you can't
Yeah.
win 2 hunts and win it, like you, but you can not win a hunt and win it. So I could hunt in 5 hunts and win 5 hunts, or you could hunt in 15 hunts and not win any of them and beat me. So it, as you should, you're going, it's accumulated points, right? So it would be an incentive for guys to put their dogs in a hunt if a youth hunt gave points to it. But I don't think they should award points to that. I think they should do other things to incentivize or promote the youth hunts. I don't think a dog should get Dog of the Year points for participating in a youth hunt.
I think that I'm okay with, which I say it like my opinion matters, but I'm okay with.
Oh, it matters.
I'm okay with champion points if you want to get title points, but as far as Dog of the Year, look, I kind of feel like it's chicken shit to go and round up a. If you're not wanting to do it for the kid, you're just doing it for your dog to try to get.
I think that's what it would get to. I think that's why people would enter for the dog, not for the kid.
Yeah. Hey, buddy, you got a heartbeat. Can you walk? Can you say tree Jim? What was that dog when he woke up? Tree Bill. Can you tree Bill? I mean, I like the concept of youth hunts, but I just like if you got somebody that's just sticking any kid that they don't hardly know on a dog for the wrong reason, are we getting anywhere?
Blake says, "Are you going to judge a 9-year-old in the first hunt the same way you judge an adult in the final round of a world hunt?" Should be the only question you ask yourself on that topic. Dude, no. So you wouldn't judge a 40-year-old in his first hunt the same way you judge somebody in the final round of a world hunt. Like, right, wrong, and different. When somebody comes to my hunt, is there a helicopter at your house?
No, my wife's mowing the yard, and I told her to start the
Oh.
front.
I got you. I understand.
She must not
Yeah,
listen.
I mean, I'm good with it. It's not that bad. But what was my train? What was my point?
You said you wouldn't judge a 40-year-old the same way.
Yeah.
in their
Oh,
first-
no. So my point is, when someone comes to my hunt, the first time they come there, it's their first competition hunt ever. We're trying to get people in competition hunts, right? Like, that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
I will be more lenient to them. Am I going to let them win? No, I'm not going to give it to them. Although, we had some guys hunt with us at the NFBA. This is in Tennessee. They didn't even have collars on their dog. And these dogs, I could have minused them out for no hunt. One guy couldn't catch his dog at the tree to handle it, and I let a lot of stuff go, and my dog was like a machine. And they treat a squirrel on the way to my dog, and it was Den City, and they treated a squirrel running out of the leaves, dude, walking to my dog, running out of the leaves, and they called their dog Treed, and we plushed it. It was first and second tree. They both. And they beat me on this cast because I was too nice or whatever. I wouldn't do that. I would not. I would not do that. I wouldn't bend rules just so they have a good time. I would educate them as I minus them.
Yeah.
And they got scratched the guy that won the cast, he got scratched the next round. But it was two guys, they traveled together. You know how they do. Like if you go somewhere with your buddy and you don't have your name on your dog, on each other's dogs, you get drawn out together. That's a phenomenon that's happened to everybody. But the guy that won got scratched the very next round for stuff I let him get away with. Shouldn't have done it.
Yeah. Now, I'll go a step farther. There is not a female hunting, and I understand that they're probably going to take offense to this. There's not a female hunting that's been in their 75th hunt that gets judged the same way as a veteran male in the same amount of hunts. This ain't going to happen.
Yep.
Most of the time, I'd say 85% of the time, female hunters get done more lenient, and it's just the way it is because they're not trying not to run them off. They're trying not to hurt their feelings because we need them.
They also get taken advantage of too because most of the time they're not aware of and there's some that are great handlers. I'm not, but I have seen some lady handlers get taken advantage of because they were unaware of what exactly was going on in the cast. But they do get judged differently.
Yeah, I agree. I got to call this person out right here. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
So, I don't know if you see it, but I got a missed call from Brendan Larry right here.
Got it. Yeah. He
I don't
called
know
you
if
out.
you see that. I called him back.
And he didn't answer.
317, he didn't answer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Shots fired. Flame versus Gunner. $1,000.
Flame versus Gunner. Oh! You call me out on the
He's
hunt.
calling you out. Yeah.
Okay, I mean we can go for 500.
What about 1,000?
I'm poor, Max. Or
Flame pretty tough.
hang on.
Flame pretty tough. You need a backer?
Yeah, I'm calling Cody Pritchard. He called me wanting to back me in the JPI. I'm gonna see if he wants to back me on. You want 2,500, Brandon? Well,
Uh-oh.
we'll get Cody. We get Cody on the line right here. Cody Pritchard. I imagine needing. What does it say? I imagine needing validation so bad you use a kid to accumulate points for your dog.
I think that's what it would come down to. I think several people would do that.
Come on, Brandon. Flame's nice. Flame. I'm gonna tell you what. That Flame dog. Brandon's told me 100 times, and this is what I can tell you, which I don't know what he's told me 100 times what he's out of. Brandon, write in here what he's out of. That way we can make it public. But he's nice.
He's
In
out
that world-
smacking something.
And he's out smacking Jerry.
Candy. Smacking candy.
No, I don't think so. But Cody reads the fifth word of the comment. Yeah, that's right. But that dog's nice. In that finals, that junior world hunt, he was treating him on the first bark. There it is.
Bonnie.
We got it, Brandon. don't look like a heart. It looks more like a.
Funny.
Uh, Speaking of, I said Max. Do you know how small this world is? What's the guy's names that you was talking about with the cur dogs that does the cattle?
Oh, Greg McGuffey. Him
Yeah.
and his brother Brian
So Max, he called me the other day, and we was talking.
and their dad. Like they've had Catahoulas for like generations of people.
And he told me that the guy, he's like, man, you know them guys that Shane was talking about? And I said, yeah. And I mean, I don't know them, but I remember him talking about them. And he's like, that's my son's father-in-law. And anyway, he said that his son called his father-in-law and told him he was on being talked about in the podcast.
Oh heck, yeah. I used to. So I had some tanks on some locations behind their house. They live on Bull Run Road, or off of Bull Run Road. Anyway, I go check these locations in these fields, and there'd be dogs out there baiting up cows and stuff all the time. Like they're cowboys. In fact, I'm talking about like if you had like some rogue cattle,
Yeah.
these are the guys you called. They're going out there roping mean bulls. So they used to run a sale barn. I think their daddy ran a sale barn. Anyway, this wild ass rogue bull broke out, busting through fences, got on the interstate on I-20, and they ran out there, roped the bull, tied it off to a saddle horn on a horse, and hopped off. Hope it didn't get into traffic, but they used that horse to drag him down. Right?
Yeah.
If the bull got to the horse could run off. But anyway, it drug him down and tired the bull down. They got him caught up. But yeah, they're
Dang.
cowboys, like cowboys, like the real deal.
Hell. Speaking of people getting their kids into hunting, Max told me his son's listened to the podcast. Shout out to Max's son. I don't know his name, but Max got his son into hunting. It only took him 24 years. But
Way to go!
way to be persistent,
hang
man.
on. So Max has been trying to get his boy to go hunting with a squirrel dog, and just wouldn't do it. But he listens to one podcast with Plussed Up, got him hooked.
No, you want me to tell you how?
No.
Speaking of, we
no.
had a question, and it intertwines. He
Okay.
started hunting because they got him to hunting with them with a setup dog. And
Okay.
he was handling the setup dog, and he ended up enjoying it enough that he's gotten into hunting. And we
Oh,
had
he
a
thought
listener
that was pretty
question.
cool.
Yeah,
Oh, I
why
got
can't I
you.
done that? See,
I
all
love
this is strategized here.
Everything's connected.
Y'all just don't know it. Half this dumb stuff we say is actually for a purpose.
Yeah. All right. So I got a question a while back, and it was man, it was just too long of an answer for me to reply back to him. But this is for Cheston McDowell. It's like, how do you use a setup dog when you're training? There's a million ways. Probably the most basic way. And so if you're wanting to see if your dog goes to another dog and you want to break him from it, you can turn this setup dog loose, let it tree, or tie it out in the woods. 9 out of 10 times, if you just tie it out in the woods, it starts barking.
Mm-hmm.
Because it don't want to be tied. You know, you walked off from it and it's like, hey, come get me, row. So you let that dog start barking. And if the dog that you're going to turn loose has been conditioned with a collar, you can do it with a collar, or you can have somebody close to that barking dog step out behind a tree and like a boogeyman.
Yep.
And maybe with a switch the dog. If the dog runs to him, you correct the dog, All right, that's one way you can do a setup. Another way you can do a setup, you can let your dog go. It goes in trees. Then you let the setup go. You let him go. And or maybe you put him to the side over here and let him start treeing and see if your dog pulls. Or you let him go and let him tree your dog. Treeing all obnoxiously, put on the tree, all that stuff. So that's another way. You can also, if you're thinking outside the box, like O'Shane, you can get a Fox Pro with baying hounds on there. And this baying, so I didn't have a setup dog, but I had a Fox Pro with baying hounds. So I started using it. My dog would tree, I set the Fox Pro up, hit the button, and it's 3 big mouth hounds that sounds like they're looking at a bear getting down. Your dog don't pull, or if your dog's going to other dogs, you can set that Fox Pro up, hit the button, it shows up, it looks around confused, like there's no dogs here treeing. You can walk him on. If he wants to go back, you correct. You get them acclimated to all that barking and stuff, so they're not as. And I'm not saying it's bulletproof, but you can get them to where they're just not going to fly to the other dog. You can do a setup with a dog, with a setup dog. He's treed on the side of the tree, hammering, looking pretty. You're in open woods. You're 200 yards back. You have the Fox Pro set up to the side. You got your dog. You turn loose towards the other dog, so he's got a visual. He can see this dog treeing. He can hear that dog treeing. He hears a bunch of other dogs getting down over here. And if he don't pull to that, because he's got the visual, he's got the audio, if he don't pull to that, probably not pulling to another dog. Mm-hmm. You get them acclimated to that stuff so they're not blown up by it. You can even start playing the Fox Pro as you're going down the road just so they get used to the rah, rah, rah. And then when you turn them loose, they're already used to it and they just cut out and go hunting. Mm-hmm. We probably have, between David Hildebrand and me, we probably have 10 different ways to set up using the Fox Pro or in conjunction with a setup dog.
Yeah, and that's, to be honest, to really check all the boxes, you probably need to do every one of them scenarios. Or back up, you don't have to do the Fox Pro if you have a dog.
Yeah.
But, I want to know if mine's going to pull. I want to know if mine's going to leave if a dog comes in. I want to know.
Okay, so if your dog has only been around other squirrel dogs that just has like an average mouth or whatever, and then you put them in the woods with this dog that's got a huge ball mouth, it will blow their mind. Mm-hmm. They just don't understand what's going on. So you use these setup dogs to get them acclimated to that. So when you go to a hunt somewhere, they're not freaked out. It doesn't, because on a cast you can't correct them. You can't tell them to go on. Like, you got to use that.
Yeah.
Look at
David is a dog man. I've never been around him, but I've heard most people speak extremely high regards of David. Shane.
He's a wizard. He's a wizard. He's one of my mentors. I've never heard of a guy that's as good as him. I've heard of really great dog men, but I'm telling you, he is unreal. He can make dogs. He can get dogs to do things that you wouldn't imagine they could do. And like, you can call him on the phone and tell him what your dog's doing, and he can tell you a correction like he's seen it a million times, and you do it, and it works like a magic button. Simple stuff. Like you're like, there's no way it's gonna work, and you do it, and it works. Crazy.
So Drake says we need some apparel to Plussed Up Cup. Ironically
we gonna have some. Well, so Cody's got a hat. I got some hats. We're gonna have some plussed up cup hats that looks fire. Uh, yeah, we're gonna have some t-shirts. So I think how we're gonna do it. We're gonna have a t-shirt bar with a heat press, and like we're gonna have a gal there working the t-shirts and the hats. So we'll have shirts and we'll have different designs, and you pick the design you want. She presses it for you. And the same, have a hat bar same way. So you pick these hats and whatever patch you want on there, we press it. So you get a custom hat on the spot.
I
I
like it.
think that's how we're gonna set it up.
And I don't know that it's out. Like Tyler, if he's watching, can tell us if it's out. I know it's supposed to be out this week. Have I missed it? I might have missed it.
I have not heard it yet, but it might be.
Yeah. Speaking of the plussed up cup, I know we are still on, but the people that are coming to the plussed up cup, the state of Arkansas.
It's out. It's real quick. His show's out and it's solid. All right, we got like 3 minutes.
But get out of the gutter. Out. But the state of Arkansas come out with all people that are hunting dogs in competition have to get an out of state small game license. So I think for the year it's $100.
Yeah.
That's part of it. Arkansas is our best place as far as for, I guess, I don't know if commutability is a word, but as far as location-wise, logistics and all of that for me and Shane, and along with the hotels and hunting opportunities, that seems to be the spot. So we really can't help that, but what the hell is that noise?
That's one of my kids. Hang on. Hey! Hey!
Anyways, so I'll mute you when you can unmute yourself when you get back. So we can't help that. That's the state of Arkansas, but we're still on. Just be aware. If you're planning on signing up for the Plussed Up Cup when we open it up, we plan on putting it up in October. Every hunter has to have $100 non-hunting or non-resident small game license. So, and you have to get that yourself. We can't get it for you. You have to already have that. Also, I guess technically you don't have to have it, but if you get caught, you're going to get a ticket. So, if you want to take a chance, I'm cool with you taking the chance. I mean, we're not going to check your license at the hunt. So, yeah, that's still on. We're expecting to have a big crowd, a lot of fun. It'll be the last weekend in January. Should be really good hunting. We're going to start reaching out. We're getting closer to October. There is a pile of hunts. Yeah, there is a pile of hunts in Arkansas. So you can get your money's worth while you're there.
Yeah, the amount of hunts that are in Arkansas is unreal. But just the NSD hunts is unreal. But you got NSD, USDC, WTDA. I'm sure there's a ton of NKC hunts as well. But there's a bunch of opportunities in Arkansas.
Yeah. So
That was a washing machine, by the way.
it sounded like that song, What It Is,
Dude,
though, that came out a long time ago.
I thought
Oh, it was Bed Springs.
Well, yeah, I thought it was one of my kids like jumping around, but anyway, yeah, the washing machine, the utility room is right up against my far wall. I fixed it. I just moved the washing machine a little bit.
Yeah, I like it.
Anyway,
So, is there, we'll be getting out more information on the Plus Up Cup. It's still on. It's still a go. The only difference is it might cost you another $100, but I mean, if you're close enough, you might as well go and get the license. I mean, Bart's got 25 hunts over, and then the WTDA's having hunts in Arkansas. The UMCA's having hunts in Arkansas.
I forgot. Yep, UMCA as well. Yep.
The UMCA World Hunts there. I don't know if the OMCBA has hunts in Arkansas, but I mean, it's 3 organizations.
You can also squirrel hunt there too if you buy the hunting license.
Yeah, yeah. Tyler or Dakota, some of them might can drop you some pins.
Yep, there you go.
Yep. Dakota, Tyler, I don't know. They might not. I wouldn't. Would you?
I'd drop you some pins, but I wouldn't send you to my honey holes. No.
I'll drop you some pins. Nowhere close to me.
Yeah, you wouldn't be in my honey holes. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Yep. So, anyways, look, I appreciate it. Sorry for the inconvenience, guys. Family comes first. We're family guys, and we finna go to baseball practice. We leave out tomorrow for the World Series. Y'all wish us luck. 8U Division I, Team Mississippi, and Diamond
There you
Youth,
go.
Dixie Youth, whatever you want to call it. So,
There you go. All right, good luck, and we'll see y'all later.
all right. Thank y'all. Hey, peace out.